everyone, this is Ernesto Verdugo and I am right now here in Dubai with my good friend and partner Khalid Al-Sanki, which is I think one of the most recognized faces of internet marketing in the Middle East, and I think it will be very interesting to actually listen to his point of view of what his take is on what's going on in the Middle East in terms of internet marketing, and I think also social media, especially now that we're approaching the You'll Learn TweetFace event on the 11th and 12th of June 2008 here in Dubai. So Khalid, thank you for coming here from Kuwait just to meet for a little while with
You're
us.
welcome. I really enjoy actually being with you and being with the rest of the group as well in your Platinum group. So we had a great time and we had a great mastermind group as well.
Yeah, well, I think it's great. I mean, I think the two of us in our own right, we are bringing internet marketing to the
Middle East. Yep. I believe there's a great opportunity for internet marketing, and even guys who've been watching this video, they are part of the process itself. Internet marketing is taking a very good dimensions nowadays. If we go back to 95, 96, 97, we didn't have such a technology that we have today, or the tools that we are using over the internet.
Yeah.
We had that time, we have only the email and we have only static pages. Today we have videos, we have Flash, we have a lot of technology that you can use and engage. And one of the tools that you can use nowadays, even if you have a small business of thinking of internet marketing, using social media. So having a social media as a backbone for marketing is a good tool to use as well.
Yeah. Well, you're definitely a star in Facebook and have lots of friends and whatever. What is your take that people don't take it to the next level? Why do you think that people don't really get it to make their websites from being nothing and unprofitable to make them profitable?
Because they don't know. They don't know that they can make money over the internet through using their website in a proper way. Most of the people have been asking me, Khad, what shall I do? I have my website, I have the social media. And when you go and look at what they are doing in the social media, it's totally not related what do they do to their business. Most of them, they are using Facebook mainly for personal uses. So you have to define exactly what's your role, what's your strategy over the Facebook or over Twitter or YouTube. Once you define your strategy and how you're going to actually use these tools as a marketing for your business, you start putting the right strategy and tactics. A lot of people actually, they've been in different seminars, different workshops, different essays, different articles, different blog posts, giving them different strategy and tactics. But again, it's the rule of thumb that it's good to know the strategy, but if you don't try it, if you don't use it, you cannot judge it's good or bad until you use it for yourself. A lot of strategies that I've personally been using a lot of strategy on Facebook and Twitter. The recent actually thing that I did, it's a small group that actually skyrocketed from 0 group members to today is 999 in almost 2 weeks. How I did that is by using simply the way how I influence people to be part of this group, and what tool I used. I used videos, I used graphics as photos and pictures. I used different tactics, but I never tagged a person in something that is not related to them. I influenced the group to influence actually people to be part of this group. So it's so important to put the right strategy for it. The recent success of a friend of mine who started an event over Facebook, and he made almost $5,000 from an event base. He asked people to subscribe, and they subscribe, and they we would like to attend this event, and then he charged for the event. So it's all about the way that you use these tools and you incorporate it within what you do in the business. I think it plays a big role in what you do.
Exactly. About 30% of my business actually comes from Facebook. So
well, it's almost the same. Most of my traffic that's coming to my website, 33% is coming from Facebook and social media in general as well.
What is the biggest barrier of entry that you have found from internet marketing into the Middle East?
Wow, there is a lot of barriers. Most of the people that are not used to the tactics and strategies that we use over the internet, landing pages, squeeze pages, still people that are not used to this kind of practice in internet marketing as we do. But with my previous 7 years of experience so far, by implementing it so hard in the Middle East, especially in Kuwait, I can tell that people right now, they're adopting these techniques and these strategies. If you have a product and you are doing a product launch for your product or your service, and you have a landing page, we say, oh, that's great, I'm interested, I'll put my name and my email address to get further details or further information. So people right now, they're more, let's say, they are open to receive knowledge and information from extra sources, not only me and you. There's a lot of sources that they can depend on. But I believe, one of the secrets to my success in internet marketing, and even in my business, I'm not just into internet marketing, I'm an entrepreneur, is watching other successful business owners and entrepreneurs, what they do, and model what they do. Not just copying and pasting the strategy and tactic. Oh, I saw, let's say, Ernesto doing his stuff in his way. Let me copy what Ernesto is doing. Well, Ernesto is doing it based on the ingredients and strategies that he's implementing. You need to understand and model what Ernesto is doing, and then try to adapt it to your own benefit and strategy, and try to use it and check the result. Exactly. So most of the people, no, I don't want to do that work. I just want to copy, paste, and plug and play and hope it works. Yeah. And most of the people, they fail 80% because they do this.
Yeah. You were one of the speakers on the Unlimited Power Online, and you're already getting to be known amongst the Dubai community. What's the difference that you see between the community, the internet marketing community in Dubai and the internet marketing community in Kuwait?
Well, I would say in Dubai it's a bit advanced. In Kuwait, it's still a virgin market. Although I'm working so hard to adopt and teach people what is internet marketing, why do they have to do what they do, what's social media, how they can use it in a proper way. It takes time to teach and educate the market for something new. You did it almost 3 years so far right now, so the market is more aware of what you are doing. And Kuwait I've been involved in internet marketing for my own business. Right now is sending it to the public and educate everyone else. But I've been in this process for almost half a year. So it's going to take me another 3, 4, 5 years down the road where everybody is aware of what's happening in the business and why internet businesses and internet marketing is so essential to implement in your business and really have a profit.
Cool. Right now, this video is going to be seen by about 10,000 of our people in our community. What message would you give to the guys which are just thinking in getting started online or not?
Well, take action. You don't have to wait thinking about shall I go online or not. Take action and use it part of what you're going to do. Have passion for what you do. And once you take an action and you really, you get involved into it, you will start implementing and using what you learned from Ernesto and other speakers as well. And taking action is the secret. Learning is something good. If you capture information and knowledge but you don't use it, it's useless. If you spend time thinking of going online, and guess what? If you even not on the internet business, anything you do, if you keep thinking I'm going to start one day, and that day will never come. So take action right now and really move your business or move what you do online and adopt it. You don't have to start with big budgets. Start with a small budget and divide your business process or the life cycle of your business into phases. Let's say I'll start the business and let's say with a budget of $500. When the website starts bringing you some revenue, some sales and some profit, you take part of the profit and you reinvest it again in the website. That's how it works, and that's how I do my business as well. I don't go fully accelerated of having a massive big products or services or businesses. I go and implement the business step by step. Most of the small business owners, they do have the same challenge. It's not you're starting with $1 million. Oh, I'm not going to start unless I have $1 million. And you're never going to start it this way. Start with something and then develop it all the way and get people to help you out, their guidance, get their advice on what you are doing, because guess what, this itself worth a lot of money and you are shorting the experience. But instead of trying to find your own way of doing things, if you ask me or ask you, Ernesto, well, how can I do this better? You have a better experience, you've been in the business for a long time, me the same thing. We're going to shorten the experience or the time big time. So that's so important. Don't spend time thinking, just take action.